Hi everybody, this is Steve at 1000 Year Homes. Today I'm sitting out here with Alexandra Reverie, and she wrote a children's book. And as we did this event with All Things, one thing all the moms asked was, how did Alex make that book? So I thought it'd be a really good moment to give the floor to Alex so she can just free flow talk through the process and what happened there. And I might ask some questions that I heard asked of me today. So Alex, you wrote a little book. It took 3.5 minutes to read through, but the kids were engaged all the way from 18 months to 10 years old. That's a broad span to hold their attention. I'll post a link to the full session so you can watch that today. But all the moms out there were a little inspired. And even the dads that came, they were a little inspired. So the question is how do you make a graphic book with all of the illustrations and the ideas, and how could other moms maybe make a book?
So yes, I think the most important thing is to, for your target audience, so, say, do you want to do really young kids? Do you want to do a little older kids? With mine, I kind of wanted to make it maybe a second grade reading level, so I used some simple words and some complex words, just to make sure it's understandable. And, I believe in using some complex words because it helps them learn, vocabulary. So that was the first step there. And of course, you have to find an inspiration for your story. You have to think of your characters. What do you want to happen? Usually a good story does have a villain in it. That's really important. Or something that just kind of throws a banana peel in the story, and it's like, yeah, you got to keep it riveting. You got to keep it interesting. So, not all stories, though, of course, they don't, but you just got to have something interesting that happens, or an ending that ties to the beginning. You got to get from point A to point B, basically. And when it comes to actually getting the book done itself and publishing it, if you need help, I am a huge believer in asking for help if you can't afford it. Get sponsors, even maybe a GoFundMe for people that believe in your dream. There's plenty of apps. There's the Fiverr app if you can't illustrate yourself. There's an app called Fiverr. It's called spelled F as in Frank, I, V as in Victor, E, R, two R's. And there's all kinds of artists on there. You can take a gander and take a look at their work, and y'all work something out. That's what I did personally, was on Fiverr. But other than that, I think that's the main focal point that you gotta...
And how did you feel when you got the book in the mail, your first copy?
Oh, that was an amazing feeling, actually. I'm like, wow, because I've been wanting to write this book for almost 20 years now, almost 2 decades. And so for it to be in my hand, tangible, I can flip through the pages, it was kind of a magical feeling, actually.
Oh,
yeah.
So even if you don't sell 1 million copies, are you satisfied that you took that journey?
100%, yes, because it's one of those things. It's like, oh, I've wanted to do it for so long, I did it. Even if I didn't sell 1 copy, I still did it, and that's one of the things that was on my bucket list. And this imagination that I had in my head, and I put it to life. I put it on paper, and it's real. So that's the coolest part. Exactly,
now,
exactly.
Alex and I have both been artists. In fact, that's how we originally met. So she was a little singer, and we did a lot of video work together, and a lot of different artists. And I've written 18 books, some of them really well, some of them not so good. But you know what? I've learned to be careful as an artist, overexposing yourself to somebody who will say, oh, you should write like Stephen King, or you should write... Yeah. Did you have all positive people around you when you were doing this, or were you guarded with your little dream?
I didn't really have any naysayers to be, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah.
No. Mostly, I just want to be myself, because I fully agree, like, there's no one like you. There is no one like you. There's no one like you. There's no one like you. We are all unique individuals, and we need to embrace that. So I just wrote it how I saw fit, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I truly support your local artists. So support your artists. Buy some copies of Alex's book. The kids loved it. Yeah. They're so engaged. Watch the video that she made. I'm not sure where the link will end up, but I'll post the link for the video. I'm glad she came out today. There was a good family environment. This was healthy. The kids enjoyed it.
Got
great
some vitamin D.
We got vitamin D, and we had all kinds of ages. So your idea, your vision of low to high. So we had 10-year-olds, and we had 18 months, and you had them.
Yeah.
So, and the book is completely engaging. We won't drop the plot. You can watch some of the other videos or buy a copy of the book. But I did want to cover that artist inspiration, and if you've been carrying around a dream for a long time, go ahead and pursue it. You know, Alex did, and she got it done. And I remember like a year and a half ago, I asked, Alex, you ever do that book? And she said, no. And then a year later, she called me up and she said, Steve, I got that book done.
Yeah,
and,
finally.
So excited.
Better
for
late
her.
than never.
Yeah, better late than never. And it turns out it's such a cute book. It's such a great thing. And I'm personally proud of the work that she's done. And if you're out there and you've got a dream and you've held it inside like I do what Alex did. Just get in there and get it done. Make yourself a proof copy, you know, and then just market it. And just be happy with the creative energy of it. Use other resources. You mentioned Fiverr. Get sponsors on PayPal. A close circle of people. Have them promote you.
Yeah, that too. Yep.
Yeah. Have you
exactly. Word of mouth. Have your friends, family. Share.
She told me, I don't remember if it was on mic or not, but she told me that she'd been carrying this around since 3rd grade as a little song that her and her friend Josh made up about a little hippo, and then she turns it into, and I won't give away her age, but she's not in 3rd grade anymore.
No.
In fact, your kids, one of them is 16 now.
Almost.
I remember seeing them itty bitty, right? And now they're all grown up. But she, so she got that done, and how exciting! So
thank you.
And Alex, if somebody did want to, do you have time to, if somebody would reach out to you, that you could help them maybe write a book or at least be a sounding board if they don't have a friend? Yeah,
if you need advice, just let me know. I'm here.
So Alex,
I don't bite.
She doesn't bite. So what is your YouTube channel if people want to reach out to you from your YouTube channel?
My YouTube channel is Alexandra Reverie, just like the name and the title of the book.
All right, very good.
I have 2 other stories on there that I've told. I should be posting more. Life's a little hectic at the moment, but I'm going to keep trying to remain as consistent as possible. I have a lot of other stories to tell. I do love to write children's stories in general. So.
Well, you had kids to raise, right?
Yeah.
So that happens to all of us parents, right? You get kids, you got these dreams, and then your kids go, what's that song, Stacy's Mom, or what, where you're square, she's stuck in 1984.
Yeah.
Well, she's square because she's got to raise kids.
Yep.
And so now that your kids are a little older and you had this opportunity, I'm just so glad she got it done. And I've got a children's book that my kids are 30. And I haven't written yet.
Well,
and
now's
maybe
the
you'll
time.
inspire me.
Yeah, now's the time.
Anyway, this was loads of fun. Thank you for the day.
Thank
All
you.
the children enjoyed it. So, author Alexandra Reverie.
Thank you.
The wind's blowing behind us. I like it. Let it just be wild and free.
Is the mic on?
Your girls are funny. Yes, of course it's on.
Okay.
Of course. I now make that mistake.
Wow. All right.
I'll start off. Hi, everybody. This is Steve, 1,000-Year High.
Take 2.
1,000-Year Ranch.
Yeah. If I recorded on you and Josh's little song.